Okay, so today I am going to show you how to make a heavy duty degreaser. This is for your kitchen. This is formulated especially for kitchen because you know we always deal with grease. So this is formulated for your kitchen. This is a heavy duty degreaser, okay? First and foremost, you will need the Fabuloso, but it has to be the all-purpose degreaser. This is the professional grade. Okay, so it says right there, professional. Now, next things you're going to need is vinegar. Okay, and another degreaser formula would be ammonia. Now, since this is a heavy-duty degreaser, you might want to wipe it with just water afterward. That would also help, okay? And I will demonstrate it after I'm done mixing and showing you how to do. You're going to need a cup, a measuring cup, and you're going to need a funnel. And this is optional, as you see my other videos. If you don't, click on the link up here or something and you see other ones, or at the end of the video I'll put extra in there. Also too, you see this right here, that's actually rose pink, which would be almost pretty red. The reason why I make it red is because I wanted to make it as a danger chemicals, because we're going to use a lot more than usual. Okay, now I broke everything down, the price per gallon. Oh, and don't forget 1 gallon of water, but you need to take about 6 ounces out because that's how much we're going to put it in to replace that missing water. Okay, you're going to need a gallon of water. Okay, an average price for my price is about 5 cents. The Fabuloso degreaser, okay, it's 17 cents per 2 ounces. Ammonia, 5 cents per 2 ounces. White vinegar, 5 cents per 2 ounces. Now, color. Now this is the most expensive thing on the list, which is about 3 cents per drop. Now, if you want to save yourself and you want to be distinction, just put 2 drops in. That will cut down a little bit. For this formula here, I'm going to use 4 because I like 4. I don't know what it is. I'll just do 4. Your total price on it without the color, now this is with 4 drops. Without the color, it will be 27 cents per gallon. If you buy something like this right here, all-purpose ZEP cleaner and degreaser, tough on grease and grime, that's what we're doing here. We're going to be doing a grease and grimes. Okay, this bottle here is $4. Now if you look at it, 32 ounce, that means for 1 gallon, you'd be paying $12. But if you make it your own, it's only 27 cents. Now, you can make it green like this too, if you like. In my case, I'm making it red. They are green in here. If you see my other videos, I make them green as well. But I make green is for friendly. Actually, that's blue. This is for friendly. I use that as a friendly friendly formula. Red, for me, I make distinction. Red is dangerous. That means you have to rinse or whatever. But this is for grease, and this is for heavy duty. Now, if you price with color per gallon, it will be 39 cents. Okay, so it's literally next to nothing. I'm making this with color, so it's going to be 30 cents. It cost me 30 cents per gallon versus $12 per gallon. Now look at the picture for this one right here, and you can see the prices on those. The other one I have not snapped it, but it's pretty much almost $2 for that, And I paid $2 for this right here when it's on sale. You can get it for cheaper, but that's how much. So I calculated all out, and that's what the price is for me. This is 2019, and we're in June, so that's the prices currently right now. And I am in New Hampshire. Okay, so that's about it. And now I'm going to put a few things away so I can show you how to mix it. Now it's very easy and simple. Okay, I'm going to put a few things aside. First, we're going to need our degreaser, the formula that we have here. Okay. And we wanted 2 ounces. I'm going to put a little extra, but for you, you don't need to. Because I want a little bit extra heavy duty. Okay. This is for my formula because if you look at it, I actually saved this. Okay. For this video purpose. I save all those dirts and grimes right there. I told my gram not to wash it. Okay. So she been working on a dirty counter. She didn't like it, but I told her, please don't clean it. This is a whole week worth, more than that. Okay. That's what it looks like. All grease all around. I saved it specifically for this video. Now, I'm going to dilute that first in here. So I'm going to pour that in. Okay, so we got that out of the way. The next things, I want to put this yellow thing here so I can. The next things I want, I always put my ammonia first. I gotta pump ammonia, so I gotta put you down for a second. I need 2 ounces of ammonia. And remember, this is the specially formulated heavy duty. So I'm gonna follow just like that list right there. But as of anything, please be a little careful when you're mixing things. Okay? Just mix it outside. Just in case. Now I got my ammonia in. Now remember, this formula have ammonia. So I have the friendly version, non-environmental friendly version. Check out the video. I'll link it at the end here so you can have all of them. Now I need vinegar. In my case though, my gram have an old vinegar here, but expired. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use that instead of throwing it away. So if you have old vinegar, you can do that too. In my case, that's what I'm gonna use, and I need about 2 ounces. Okay. I'm gonna put you down on the camera. You can always listen to me talk anyway. Anyway, so I just got my vinegar. I'm gonna save my other vinegar so I can use it for another formula. I'm actually making a heavy duty for cleaning lawnmowers and stuff. So now we replace everything and we're all set. So all the mixings is done. What you need to do now, close it and shake it. Okay. It only takes 2 seconds to shake this. Doesn't take much. Believe it or not. Now, here comes the fun part. Remember, I always like to do fun things. So you need 4 drops. Okay? Because remember, this is a danger formula, so I'm using red. I want to use red. But you switch it around. You can use whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops of red. Okay? Well, actually, rose pink, they call it. But I think it'll be red. If you add extra. And see? That's my formula. Because it's red. And that's it. That's all you need. Now, I'm going to put a few things away so I can demonstrate for you. I'm going to put everything aside here. I'm going to put this in a little cup so I can actually go and demonstrate. Okay, so now I have my formula here. What I'm going to do is going to just drop it right here. Okay, and I want to cut the video down a little bit, so that's why I want to. And I have this here. It's actually a brush, a hand brush. I'm going to brush it. Now remember, I haven't cleaned this in a while because, oh shoot, I ran out of battery. Oh boy. Oh no, it's still there. Thank you, battery. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, so I'm going to put you on a tripod, and I am going to get myself a brush instead. It's gonna be hard now. Actually, I'll put you down for a second, and I'm gonna get a brush instead. So bear with me. I wasn't prepared for that. I thought there was battery in there. I guess it wasn't. And plus I have my tripod over here. I'm not really organized right now. So anyway, so now I got my tripod. I'm sorry. My brush. I'm just going to brush over it. And if I need more, you can always get more because you don't feel guilty anymore for cleaning. You have to remember, most of the time, because we feel guilty, we don't clean. Now you no longer feel guilty because this is so cheap to do. Get it? So you no longer feel guilty for cleaning. I don't feel guilty no more by having my own stuff, mixing my own stuff. I don't feel guilty anymore. Now look at that over there. This has been stuck for a long time, remember. I told her not to clean it. I will clean it. I will mix my own formula and I will clean it. I'm going to put a little extra right here because I need it to go up here. See, the grease comes right off. I mean, look. The grease will come right off on this formula. And this, remember, it's been stuck for a long time. See right there? That little slot right there. Don't want to go. But it does. So now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to wipe it. So you can see. So I can cut this video down a little bit. Same thing with here. You see how nice that is now? And then same thing with here. I'm gonna cut the video down a little bit so you can see. See? That's all I needed to do. Now, your final process on this. I know there's a lot of, if you look up here, oh my god, a lot of grease up there. But I don't care. My Gram's gonna replace that soon anyway. So the fan and everything, because she's sick and tired of looking at it. So I'm not gonna. I told her, don't even bother cleaning if you're gonna replace it. So anyway, so now we got everything out of the way. Okay, and remember how greasy it was. Now you just need a wet rag, and I did that in advance. And just use a wet rag instead. Okay. So how this is. See the wet rag? I just use a wet rag to go over because remember, we're dealing with chemicals. Okay. So, and that's it. That's how nice it comes out. And remember, this is a wet rag. Okay. Now, your final thing, I'm going to put you down for a second. And your final thing is to get a rag and just dry what you got there. So you literally, you would need 3. And see? I'm going to step back in a minute. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. And look at that. Easy as that. Now anything that have extra, for instance, you see how crystal clear that is? See how little smudge right here? I'm going to crystal clear it. And see, pretty much the same thing here. I can't get... That's actually an accident. I cut that. Anyway, maybe I'll step back a little bit. There. Step back a little bit and see how nice and crystal clear it is? Now, if any smudges, you would have to redo it again. But see how nice and clear that is? It's really nice and clear. And look at over there. Nice and clean right here. And next to nothing. This formula looks like next to nothing. And that's it. That's how nice it is. And that's all you have to do. I mean, for this here, you see that's these little grimes right here on the thing. That you would have to get a scrubber. For instance, something like this here. I'll show you to scrub it. Well, this is for my counter, but your counter might be a little different. Put them in like that, and a scrub pad like this. You can use that too. And see, it comes right out. I want to demonstrate just this little area because I don't want to take too much time on the video. I know some people hate it, but you don't have a choice when you know you're trying to demonstrate something. People don't understand that. It's like I'm not making like, you know, stupid videos. I'm making like, you know, how-to videos and stuff. See? It comes right off. And now it's all nice again. And see? Look how nice it is. And like I said, if there's any smudges, because it's not dry. But if you wait until it's dry, see? It comes right out. I know, I'm sorry for that up there. I tried. It has a thing over it and it looks better. But I took it off. So now you can see the inside of my hood. But that's what it looks like. And look how nice and clean that is. See? And look. It's streak free. It's still, believe it or not, this is the heavy duty kind. And it's still giving you streak free. You see that? Once it's dry, it'll be streak free. But if it's wet, it'll still have a little streak. But once it's dried up, it'll give you streak free. So literally, I can call this streak free version too. But like I said earlier, you need a wet rag, okay? When you're dealing with some kind of chemicals like this, you want a little wet rag. Just water. Nothing special. But I'm dealing with glass countertop too. You have to remember that. This is a glass stove, so you can see how it is. And that's probably be perfect to demonstrate this video too. See those smudges? You're gonna hate it if you have some type of glass like this, but that's what we have. I have no choice. But if you see any smudges and stuff like that, you just add a little extra to that. And see, there's no smudges. Like this right here, it'll go away. Just circular motions and look. It'll go away with little smudges. And it'll leave a nice surface too. And it'll take all the grease away. See, there's no grease. Even in this little corner right here. See? Circular motions. And when it dries, it'll give you a nice streak-free version. See that? It'll give you little smudges, which I don't like. That's because it's caused by grease. So if you take a little bit and add them on, see? Hear that? Isn't that awesome? That sound, I love that sound, but hey, I might be a little crazy. It doesn't matter. I just love that sound. Anytime I sound like that, I know it's gonna be a smudge-free products. That's how I test my product out when I buy things. There you go. Now there's no more smudges, just scratches, but that's just by like wear and tear. But now remember, this is glass. See that? Anyway, other than that, that's about it. I hope you enjoy making this. And now I just have to clean up my mess. But that's the degreaser version. And that use a lot. And like I said, I use red instead. So red is gonna give me a warning. I'm actually gonna make a heavier duty kind for lawnmowers and stuff too. It's gonna be red as well, but it's gonna be even redder because I'm gonna put 8 drops in instead. That's like heavy duty, but this is for outside. I'm gonna make a formula for outside only. But anyway, other than that, it might require cleaning, rinsing too. So but anyway, other than that, that's about it. And I hope you find this is useful, and I hope you're gonna try it and make your own, because you can save a lot of money. Especially, you got to remember the regular version, the degreaser version, it's going to be 64 gallons. Imagine 64 gallons, and the cost on this is $10.98 at Home Depot. That's how much I find it for. And other than that, that's about it. I will leave you the formula at the end here. So write it down if you have to, or you can look on the description as well. Anyway, other than that, that's about it.